Senior management support for the project. We've looked at this in a couple of the previous lectures, but this is just reaffirming that we need this senior management support because our project needs to get through these milestone events or gateways in order for the project to proceed to the next phase or the next stage. So senior management support vital for any project. It helps ensure that the project aims help the company meet its aims or its strategic goals. We said that this senior management support can often be called a project champion or a project sponsor, and that they may act as a mentor for a new project manager. And when the senior manager says to you, I would like you to run this project, I've got some work for you, you can say to the senior manager, will you support me? Will you help motivate the project team? When things go wrong, can you help remove some blockages? And perhaps most importantly, at the end, will you say thank you to the project team and reward us? So the senior management support are the champions or the sponsors for you. Now, if the project goes wrong, they must stop the project. It's a really good sign of senior management support if they stop your project. They say this project is not going to achieve the financial returns we wanted, or it's not going to give us the technological advantages we hoped. And stopping a project is a really good thing because it releases the resources and the money to go on to other projects that will be more successful. So the senior manager needs to motivate the project team, maybe a project kick-off meeting, where the senior manager says to the project team members how this project is important to the company and how it will help the company achieve its strategic aims. And as I say, it's important that at the end of the project, the senior management say thank you to the project team. So within a project, we've got different organisational roles. The project champion or sponsor, I've always talked about them individually up to this point. But the senior managers might have a weekly or a monthly status report on how the project is going. They will be involved at those milestone or gateway events. You can involve them when things aren't going very smoothly, when you need their authority and power to help you get some movement from another department that might be dragging their feet or reducing the priority on the things that you need to get done. For very large projects, instead of a single manager, we may have a group of senior managers. And we might call this a project board or a project steering group, a project steering committee. And these will be several of the senior managers because the project is so large or so important. And if it's a large project, they're probably going to meet monthly or 3-monthly, as well as at those major milestone events. With the project board, you've got several senior managers you can go to when you've got problems and you need their help in removing blockages. So let's just categorize the different people we've got involved in the project. There could be project users. People are going to use the outputs of the project, users of a computer system, people who are going to use a building, drivers who are going to use a new road. They're not necessarily customers of the project, but what they need from the project is important. They will have their user requirements that need to be defined. The project team, those people involved on working in achieving the project. The project manager, the person who's got the authority, the accountability, and the day-to-day responsibility for delivering that project. And then above the project manager, we have the senior managers who are really responsible for motivating, for approving the project, for supporting the project manager, for removing the project blockages.